Okie dokie, artichoke. Welcome to Scode, video number 4. As I'm getting better at doing Scode, or spectral coding, I've realized that there's a visualization software inside my head. I was working with it, but then my medication sort of cast a fuzzy blanket over it, and I'm getting it back now. Scode is actually a companion to hyperspatial manipulation inside your head. Okay, so like when I type right now, what I'm working on is a code to fix. Okay, so in my mind there is a sort of space station with a ring around it. Okay, it represents an esoteric function of the server code that connects people to each other. And inside the ring, yeah, I open it up to inspect it, and it's covered in black goo, okay? And this black goo needs to be a multicolored, it needs to be multicolored, okay? It needs to be like a rainbow instead of just black goo, you know? Sorry, that was just a notification. I should turn those off. Anyways, so for this video right here, I'm working on turning the black goo inside of the space station into something more palatable. And I believe this black goo is responsible for a little bit of the glitchiness that's currently going on up in the realm. If you want to know more about the realm, I'll probably add some more stuff that I haven't talked about at the end of this video once I fix the black goo problem. You can't see what I'm doing, and if you read the code, you probably won't be able to repeat what I did, okay? What Scode is it's essentially a manifestation of what I'm doing up there, and I put it on paper so I can look at it back and sort of go through it and fix it, right? I did a good job. So currently, the server architecture looks like a row of panpipes that are black or dark and kind of fuzzy. I got to work on those, okay? And each one of the pipes is a IP port, or a port, okay? And above the ports is a white ball of intricate fuzz that I just finished designing yesterday. Before, it looked like an absolute mess, because when I built this thing, I didn't know anything about what worked and what didn't, okay? So when I built this whole program, alright? So right now we got to work on the black problem. No, not racial. It's literally just black goo, okay? It has nothing to do with people, has nothing to do with race. It's just goo. I'm gonna rename it to black goo. Black goo gone. Black goo gone. And SST. So basically I'm inputting the space station into this doesn't work like regular code, okay? I barely know anything about like Java or C++ or Python or anything like that. Mexican Coke, the best Coke. No retornable. Okay, black goo gone. Alright, I'm going to insert blue main. Alright, so maintenance is going to sweep, swept, core bore. So core bore is a boring software. Boring, so it goes into the. And it's supposedly, I'm isolating the black goo from the external fuzz of the space station. It's kind of like one of those space stations, like a. What is it? A Dyson sphere? No, not a Dyson sphere. An O'Neill cylinder. Yeah, looks kind of like an O'Neill cylinder seen from outside. Anyways, core bore, maintenance, swept, core bore, cylinder, core bore, cylinder, expect, pace, double, interim. Problematic. Alright, now we're back. Okay. I'm trying to get the program to do a loop around so I can isolate the black goo, and I'm going to diagnose it with a diagnostic protocol. Okay, so I think that's good. Interim programmatic price. Sounds good enough. Okay, I'm gonna put a little thing right here. I'm not done designing maintenance. Let's see. Let's see. Source. Let's call it source. Source and black goo. This is what I'm calling it. Black goo. Black goo equals black goo equals spice presentia apex. I think that's what the black goo is. It's looking a little better, or at least the flow of the black goo is a little bit better. I can't tell you exactly what the black goo represents, but I do know that it has something to do with the reason why it's so fuzzy up there for me and for most people. The black goo. It's pretty cool actually. It should be a rainbow goo. Okay, this is like the engine oil. It needs to be rainbow color, and I'm trying to change its color. Analyze. I'm just gonna put analyze there. Source black goo analyze. Okay, so I'm gonna let it run for a bit. It's in my mind. I have a diagnostic console and it's going like, alright, so I'm looking at the black goo and I need to rework my analysis program. That's too simple. I can't tell you that. Okay, so basically I go switch, pursue, not done. Okay, I think that'll work better. Okay. Okay, what does the black goo represent? Reparto. In size. Alright, I discovered a little morsel of color, and it should be bloat. There we go, that works. Stretch. Assimilate. Bloat, stretch, assimilate. Rocket. Destruction. Basketball. Alright, so this program right here, basketball, it bounces, so it's like bouncing along the walls of the O'Neill cylinder. So basketball, gray color, It's working. The goo is becoming more colorful. I don't know if I like how it's working right now. I gotta, well, gray color, reflect, x plus x squared, x plus x. Fuck, that's broken on my computer. X squared equals m. Okay, I'm going to take m, piece, absorb, b equals mantra, which basically is a program that takes particulate, so I'm calling on the particulate of matter, so particulate and absolve. That's good. Okay, so b minus m should equal, so this is should equal spice, which is a common reference there. Okay, alright. That was interesting. Whoa, that's cool. It's looking a lot better. Now I have to splice, so incise. Let's close that one too. splice. Dirty, clear, not clean. Spectacle. Alright, so let's try and switch out the black goo for the colorful goo. Okay, I'm seeing stuff. You know, it's like abstract shapes and stuff. I'm manipulating those abstract shapes with this. I call it the Scode. Let's see. Back there. Spectacle. Okay, spectacle. Spectacle. Robber's dignity. And scrab. Scrab, which interest. Splice. I'm going to call that again. Splice. Gore. That's good. That's good. And peanuts. All right. Okay, it's not working like it should. At some point, the switching, I need to add a timer or a timetable. Maintenance, sweep, swept, core bore, cylinder. 1, 2, 5, 7. Expect pace double, triple, quadruple. Interim problematic. Price. Source black goo. I'm going to call that Apex 5. Apex 5. Black goo equals spice. That's fine. Presentia Apex. It's not working. I can't get the black glue out. The Centra Absolve. The black goo. It's not getting out of the pipes. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, I know what I have to do. No, not this right here. Rocket. It's not rocket. It's water. Oh, there we go. There we go. And basketball gray color. No, it's not gray color. It's gray rand. Refract, reflect. Ugh. Oh wow. Working with a real bad, real tough one here. Alright, I'm gonna try and take it apart and see what each piece does. Okay. The black goo inside the space station. I'm just describing what so the theory behind this is what I'm seeing up here are very high level mathematical concepts, okay? Like this is basically math, but super high level. This is what mathematicians are doing, basically. But I can't relate this to normal math because you know, I can't connect. It's like anyways, this is math, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm taking what's called I'm going to call it an O'Neill station, okay? It's an O'Neill station. And inside of the tubular of the O'Neill station is a black goo I'm going to call goo. It's black goo. I'm changing the properties of the black goo to try and make it colorful. I gotta kernel the color. Gotta kernel the color. Kernel. I'm gonna kernel the color. Okay, kernel. Sprout. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. I'm onto something. I'm onto something. Kernel, sprout, leaf, fried, flour, piece, grind, bread, sap. Let's add another little function here. Okay, grind flour, piece, grind bread, sap, and it should be mill. Okay, so mill, particulate. Ooh, banana. Really? Alright. Ooh, clockwork. Particulate banana clockwork. And culture. Alright, so culture is going to take the little kernel of color that I just ground up, and it's going to preponderate, sieve, sprinkle. Okay, that's for culture. That's it for culture. Alright, and finally we have match. Alright, kernel. Oh boy. I'm running the simulation in my head. I'm compiling this code in my head. I'm just watching. Okay, so this kernel looks like a flower that's rotating around the system. And now little lines are going from the flower into the roots. I just saw the roots. Okay. Like I said, I'm compiling the code in my head. Sprout. Yeah, you won't be able to see what I'm seeing, but come on. I can't figure out how to get. Should I just leave the black goo? I'm going to figure out what it does first before I try and get rid of it. I don't even know what it does. It's just this black goo. Alright, I'm going to just keep doing this video until I find a solution. And once I find a solution, something will change. I have a feeling I'm going to make a breakthrough in something or other. All right. Fluid dynamics? No. It's not a fluid. It's what is this black substance? So, I'm imagining very high level math in my head. So, this is math, but it's super high level. But the thing is, when I'm working with math, I'm going top down instead of bottom up. You know what I'm saying? So, actually, I'm going bottom up and top down. The math that's happening inside of my head is, I think it's real math, or at least it's what high-level mathematicians do. This is what high-level mathematicians do, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what high-level mathematicians do. I'm not entirely certain. I could be wrong. This could just be a total delusion. I could be the most delusional person in the entire world right now. So the ring is fuzzy. Let's inspect the fuzz. Hmm. I am almost entirely certain that if I make a breakthrough here, something will change about the way, at least I will view things. I don't know about anyone else, but I think if I make a breakthrough and manage to push colored fluid through this colored fluid through this damn pipe. It's not a pipe, really. It's more of an Is that a solution? Oh, okay. I think I actually found a very unique solution. Okay, so the pipe is covered in a very, very particulate fuzz. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the fuzz. I'm going to import Soluvian dye and cellular transport fiber Oh, might have done it. I might have done something. Now it looks like it has scales. That's interesting. It's got scales. It grew scales. They grew scales. That are very shiny. Very shiny scales. Yeah, these are very shiny scales. Very shiny. It's not what I wanted, though. It's not what I wanted. The fluid, okay? If you really are a mathematician and you're watching this, which I highly doubt any actual college-educated PhD in math is going to watch this video, but I'm doing what mathematicians do. Even if it may not be their math, you know? This is my math, okay? My math may be very different from someone else's math. But the point of mathematics is to work with subjects that are completely, like the highest level of mathematics is all about working with subjects that are completely artificially imagined. So what a real PhD mathematician researcher does is they work within a framework of imaginary concepts in order to build upon those imaginary concepts. Yeah? That's what a real mathematician does. And I'm just working top down. Yeah. I see these things inside my head. I see these shapes. These shapes represent something. I'm not entirely sure what they represent, but I'm working with them using Scode, which is basically just a of my subconscious. Come on. I'm working on it. I'm approaching it from so many different angles. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm twisting it in my mind, I'm turning it with my mind, I'm attacking it with various other thingamgorbs. And this is basically like my whiteboard, my mathematical whiteboard. Drinking Coke too. Alright, I'm gonna have to analyze the black goo. I'm going in. Dive into the black goo. What does the black goo do? What is the black goo's purpose? Why is it there? I don't know why it's there. I don't know what it does. All I know is that I can see it, and I know its properties. So let's see. Properties of the black goo. Properties of the black goo. All right, it has one property called spit, okay? And spit works by taking a droplet, splicing it, droplet, splice, and drip. That's spit, droplet, spice, drip through, surround, and oil. Alright, so oil works with friction, yeah, this is the description of what the black goo does in this. Okay, I'm just describing it right now. It has a weird sort of, it's got a lot of different properties, okay? So droplet, spice, drip. There's, okay, so the pipe. I'm working with a pipe here, and the pipe is filled with this black goo. At the end of the pipe, the black goo is a little bit liquid and it's dropping out of the pipe in driplets, But on the inside of the pipe, it's like it's solid. It's solid in the pipe and it droplets outside the pipe. And it does not obey typical laws of friction. So friction on. Ugh. Alright, this is just purely conceptual. It's, like I said before, this is a purely conceptual object. It does not have any real function in the world that I know of yet, but it is a brick in my server software, but I don't know what it does, where it came from, or why it's there. I wish I knew enough math to work at this from the bottom up. I might be able to find something better, or cool, or... Alright, now I'm trying something where I do a windy. I'm totally aware of how crazy this seems, okay? I'm having fun, but this is I do not expect anyone to understand this or even condone this. You may think I'm crazy. I'm not on drugs. Never taken a drug in my life other than, like prescribed drugs, but never taken a drug in my life except prescribed ones. But you know what I'm saying. I don't even drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I don't drink alcohol. I never drink alcohol. I hate alcohol. And I need to make a breakthrough here. There's just something I'm missing. No, it's actually not that there's something I'm missing. It's just that I'm trying to make a brick fly with butterfly wings. I think that's a better analogy. There's no leap there. There might be some leap of logic that I could make that would fix this problem, but it's like trying to make a brick fly with butterfly wings that you've cut off the butterfly and pasted onto the brick. If I can make a breakthrough in this, I'm a very smart person. At least in my own mind. Or working through my own visual objects. Let's work from the bottom up. This video may be very long. It's already been half an hour. I'm going to work from the bottom up. Alright, okay, so. Alright, we got 1. Okay? 1 goes into waves. Like I said, bottom up. You can watch me. That's 1. 3% parentheses. And then, okay, and then 1 goes into 3 parentheses. And then it goes into, I'm going to do a little and I'm at about 1.678. At about 1.678, it goes into semi-solid, okay? 1.678, it goes into semi-solid, or that's a guesstimate. It changes a little bit. This number line is malleable, okay? The actual points of data, they move, you know. This number line is a living thing. It breathes, you know. So my 1.678, see, in this number line, in this system of math, permanent numbers mean nothing, okay? This right here is just a random number between 1 and 2. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put 1.rand. 1.rand. No, I'm going to threshold. 1.t1. Threshold 1. Perfect. It's doing better now. It's been a long time since I looked at the basics of my mathematical system, okay? So 1 dot effect 1, okay? E is for effect. T is for threshold, okay? So 1, right? 1 moves to 1 effect 1, which is described as a series of waves not yet reality. 2, T1, semi-solid, that's threshold 1. 1, threshold 2 is the beach. Okay? 1, threshold 2 is the beach. Then we have, let's just go down here. Then we have 2. Okay? 2 is a line in the sand. Okay? Then we have, okay. 2 threshold 1 is blocks. And then we have 2 threshold 2 let's not put a point there. I like this better. 2 threshold 2, which is almost circle, bending, and then we have 3. Okay, 3. Go. Okay, how do I describe this? How do I describe what's going on? All right, let's automate this. So basically, there's a number line, yeah, and once you climb the number line, you have to look at it for yourself. Okay, so 3. Let's see, ongoing, higher. 2, be explored physically. All right, so if you want me to do a video where I explain to you in depth the foundation of this Scode, it starts with 1 and the effects as the number line goes up. Okay, the number line changes in effect as it goes up. So you count. You know, you count to go up in the world. And so what we do is once we've got all of our numbers, each number has an effect. Okay, so like if I want to take, see, okay, so I'm making a circle. I'm just drawing a circle here. All right, it's a circle, yeah? But in hyperspace, it's not connected yet. So I do 3 threshold, I think this is 3 threshold 2, question mark. Okay, 3 threshold 2, 2 threshold 1. Well, I think this may be 2 effect 1. Effect 1. And the circle closes. Now I'm going to fill the circle with, color. Wow, that looks weird. I've never actually done this before. So I'm drawing a circle, a simple circle. That's it. Just a circle in space. The circle, because this is hyperspace, the circle doesn't connect because pi, if you want to imagine a perfect circle, you have to literally have inside your head the entirety of pi. It's as simple as that. Yeah. You try imagining a circle, a complete circle, connecting. You have to have the entirety of pi in your head. Anyways, so let's color it. Let's color it. Next are colors. So 6. 6C1. So numbers also have colors, okay? 6C1, fill. How do I fill? I think fill is somewhere in the 20s, base 8 20s. I don't know, my subconscious will take care of it. Okay, let's do fill. Alright, circle. It's a circle. Colored green. Anyways, if you want me to make a video explaining exactly what this stuff does, or exactly how I came to understand this stuff, like I said, the majority of this is in my own subconscious. I don't understand what's going on most of the time. I'm trying to understand what's going on in here, but... Oh, by the way, if you've stayed with me until the end of this video, or where we are right now, I thank you very much. I really appreciate your dedication. I wouldn't watch a video like this to its conclusion. It's been like 40 minutes. Jesus Christ. Anyways, back to the black goo inside of the pipe. Alright, what do I want to change it to? Colorful. It's black. It's black. I don't like that. I want it to be colorful. Peanuts. Alright, so let's look through this again. Black goo gone. SST. Insert blue. Maintenance. Blue. Alright, well, let's see. I'm fundamentally not approaching this in the right direction, I think. I think what I need to do is fully understand exactly what the black goo is. I'm going to write a token to do that. Okay. Black goo dissect. I don't know, dissect. Dissect. Let's make it dissect. Alright, so black goo dissect. Cut. Cut. Stitch. Bleed. Well, that's weird. That's really weird. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I saw something. I saw something! Limelight. Cut. Pencil. Alright. I have something. Can't tell exactly what it is, but it's killing me. It's killing me. I'm catching like a very small window. A window into what this black goo is, what it's doing, and why it's not colorful. Again, disclaimer, I realize how crazy this is, but I'm having fun. I'm having fun, and I hope you're having fun too. Just listen to me ramble and gaggle and totally make you crazy talk. What is that? What is that? get it. I get what's going. I get what's going. Okay. Oh, wow. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Glue. Glue. Swim. Dive. And ameliorate. There it is. I found the color. The color has been locked away. The color has been locked away. I found the color. Cut. Color. Spread. Alright. Transport. That's weird. Oh boy. Pipette. Regroup. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh. And finally, I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh man, okay. So the solution was that the colors can't flow, but they can be on the walls of the O'Neill cylinder. Oh boy. Grow. Ah, yeah, okay. Persist. Done. All right. That's it. Finished making. Oh boy. Anyways, thanks for watching. This video's been long enough. Probably the longest video I've ever made on this channel. See you later.